Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this beautiful Thursday in Delhi, at least. Those living in Delhi NCR would be experiencing lovely monsoon season, and the rains are making it very fresh around us, changing the energy too, correct? So today, we are here to understand what exactly is articulation. When your words need to carry that true meaning, okay? So before we begin, I'd like you to simply remember your last meaningful conversation. Just remember. Perhaps it was with your spouse or your friend, partner, your child, your colleague, and maybe with yourself. Did you feel understood? Or did you leave thinking, that's not what I meant? And that kind of situation does happen quite a number of times to us, right? Sometimes our heart knows exactly what they wish to say. Yet somewhere between thought and emotion and words, the message becomes lost. So what do? We explain, we repeat, we defend, and we even apologize. Yeah? Not because we were wrong, but because our words couldn't carry our intention. And then there are moments when we choose silence. Again, not because we have nothing to say, but because we are unsure how to say it. Yeah. So today, we are not learning to speak more. We are learning to become clearer. Because clarity is not created by better vocabulary. Haven't you met some people, who really like to throw big words in their conversation? And then you're supposed to understand everything. There are very few people like Mr. Shashi Tharoor who are so articulate, even with the words that they use. And yeah, we admire him for that. We admire him for his articulation. Correct. And then, of course, thanks to him, we run to the dictionary to look at half the words that he uses. But for some reason, we do understand exactly what he's saying. If Mr. Shashi Tharoor ever sees this program, he should say thank you to me. So again, as I said, we are not learning today to speak more. We are learning to become clearer. Why? Because clarity is not created, as I said, by better vocabulary. It is created by a quieter mind, a peaceful heart, and a conscious pause before every word. Here I'd like to give you an example. I was on a posting, I was in Germany, where everybody just speaks the language that is German. And even the people who were from other countries coming in there would speak and talk in German, mostly. So here I was heading the communication program of that project. And I had to meet these agency people to kind of put across what exactly we wanted for our project in terms of communication. So there was this team of people sitting in front of me, and here I was, and of course my colleague, who was German, and of course she had a fantastic command of English too. So as is natural, their first reaction was to look towards her. So then she introduced me that she is so and so and she's heading the project. And for a moment, I could see from their body language that they were a little uncomfortable. And normally in Germany, when you reach a meeting, it is just you sit down, you say your good morning, not how are you, etc. Good morning, sit down, meeting starts. Correct? So then they looked at me, expecting me to start, and they were a little, their body language was stressed. What did I do? I started asking each one of them to introduce themselves. Of course, the head of the project of the team had already introduced, but I asked them to, tell me where they are from and just introduce themselves. I don't need a designation, just your name and which country you're from. One was from Sweden, one was from Italy, two were Germans, one was from France, and one was very British. Okay. So then I told them that I am going to make my presentation. Please stop me in between wherever you do not understand because it's going to be in English. Because the project that I was working for was in English. And you can stop me wherever you want and ask me questions. If I can't answer, my colleague will answer. So there I am making a presentation for 20 minutes. Not a word, not anything that anybody, kind of said in between. And they were very relaxed. At the end of it, they had their questions, which they started speaking in their broken English. But then I asked them, I said, you didn't ask me a single thing. I mean, you didn't ask for help from my colleague to understand. You know what they told me? They said that you spoke so clearly, your every word was so clear to us that we did not have to uh, pause or think of what we need to ask or kind of, form it in our minds. And that, why it happened? Because I heard each one of them when they spoke. And I realized if I have to speak to them, I have to give conscious pauses after each word. Make sure, listen to me right now, make sure that what I am saying is totally clear. But I made it a point to continue the conversation. Remember, the accent was different, the style of speaking English, it was Indian English, the way a person speaks, etc. So these conscious pauses was something that went out, so we didn't waste any time, we didn't have any problems, and moving forward, we could communicate beautifully, right? So when I say here, I'm talking of the real world also in terms of articulation, that a conscious pause before every word, make sure your words are complete before you move forward. And that makes a connect for the other person to understand what you're saying. And that can only come from a space when you have a quieter mind, a peaceful heart, knowing and very confident you that you can carry it forward and say what you have to say. Sorry for this big example, but I just thought it may help us understand what articulation means. So for the next few moments, there is nothing to fix, nothing to prove, nothing to explain. Okay? Just simply allow yourself to arrive. Just be here in the now. So close your eyes. Feel the chair supporting you. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Notice your hands. Notice your shoulders. Notice your jaw without trying to change anything. Simply notice. Because awareness is always the first language of consciousness. Now just allow yourself and your whole body in that awareness to loosen up, to relax. Take a slow, comfortable breath in. Allow fresh clarity to enter. And breathe out, releasing all the mental noise. Inhale, creating space inside your mind. Exhale, letting go of hurried conversations. One more time. Inhale, calmness, and exhale, confusion. Keep breathing in slowly and releasing gently. Allow your breathing to become effortless. No force, no control. Simply breathing, simply being. And now, imagine that you are standing beside a perfectly still lake at dawn. The surface of the water is so calm that it reflects everything exactly as it is. Notice how still water never struggles to reflect clearly. It simply remains undisturbed. Now imagine your mind becoming that lake. Every hurried thought settles. Every unnecessary explanation sinks gently beneath the surface. Every fear of being misunderstood simply dissolves. Above you, a soft golden light begins to descend. It surrounds your head, bringing clarity to every thought. The light slowly moves towards your throat, warming it with a beautiful sapphire glow. Feel that light gently expanding, not making your voice louder, only making it truer. Every breath allows this blue light to become brighter. Every breath reminds you that clarity is not something you create, it is something you uncover. Feel this light emanating beautifully and expanding from your throat and remaining with you as you breathe in and breathe out. Let the light source remain at your throat chakra. Return to normal breathing. Invoke your healing masters, healing guides, healing angels, your higher consciousness, radical consciousness, love consciousness, prosperity consciousness, your teachers, mentors, gurus, and guides. Seek their grace, seek their blessings, seek their guidance, seek their partnership. As you continue to embrace this awareness and clarity, to make your life more articulate, to make your life calmer, as you journey forward on your life plan to connect to the eternal consciousness and the prime resource energy. Collect all your personal thoughts wherever they are scattered in the universe. See them entering you, centering you. And when you feel centered, take another deep breath for us to begin our recitation. Allow these words to be received by every cell, every fiber, every muscle, every tissue, every organ, and every chakra of your body. And sense your vibrations undergo a change as you now recite with me or after me. With soul's love, I speak with clarity and purpose. With soul's love, I speak with clarity and purpose. With soul's love, I speak with clarity and purpose. With soul's love, my thoughts become organized before they become words. With soul's love, my thoughts become organized before they become words. With soul's love, my thoughts become organized before they become words. With soul's love, I honor the sacred pause before I respond. With soul's love, I honor the sacred pause before I respond. With soul's love, I honor the sacred pause before I respond. With soul's love, I choose understanding over reaction. With soul's love, I choose understanding over reaction. With soul's love, I choose understanding over reaction. With soul's love, my words reflect peace. My voice carries kindness. With soul's love, my voice reflects peace. My voice carries kindness. With soul's love, my words reflect peace. My voice carries kindness. With soul's love, I express myself with confidence. With soul's love, I express myself with confidence. With soul's love, I express myself with confidence. With soul's love, I release the need to over-explain. With soul's love, I release the need to over-explain. With soul's love, I release the need to over-explain. With soul's love, I communicate honestly, simply, and consciously. With soul's love, I communicate honestly, simply, and consciously. With soul's love, I communicate honestly, simply, and consciously. With soul's love, I listen with the same care with which I wish to be heard. With soul's love, I listen with the same care with which I wish to be heard. With soul's love, I listen with the same care with which I wish to be heard. With soul's love, every conversation deepens connection. With soul's love, my every conversation deepens connection. With soul's love, my every conversation deepens connection. With soul's love, my presence speaks before my words do. With soul's love, my presence speaks before my words do. With soul's love, my presence speaks before my words do. With soul's love, my heart and my voice work together. With soul's love, my heart and my voice work together. With soul's love, my heart and my voice work together. With soul's love, I communicate with clear intentions. With soul's love, I communicate with clear intentions. With soul's love, I communicate with clear intentions. With soul's love, I remain calm even during difficult conversations. With soul's love, I remain calm even during difficult conversations. With soul's love, I remain calm even during difficult conversations. With soul's love, I express truth with compassion. With soul's love, I express truth with compassion. With soul's love, I express truth with compassion. With soul's love, I accept and embrace that misunderstandings dissolve with patience. With soul's love, I accept and embrace that misunderstandings dissolve with patience. With soul's love, I accept and embrace that misunderstandings dissolve with patience. With soul's love, I welcome meaningful dialogue. With soul's love, I welcome meaningful dialogue. With soul's love, I welcome meaningful dialogue. With soul's love, I trust my authentic voice. With soul's love, I trust my authentic voice. With soul's love, I trust my authentic voice. With soul's love, I allow silence to support wisdom. With soul's love, I allow silence to support wisdom. With soul's love, I allow silence to support wisdom. With soul's love, I acknowledge that every word I speak carries light. With soul's love, I acknowledge that every word I speak carries light. With soul's love, I acknowledge that every word I speak carries light. With soul's love, I embrace that every conversation becomes an opportunity to serve. With soul's love, I embrace that every conversation becomes an opportunity to serve. With soul's love, I embrace that every conversation becomes an opportunity to serve. With soul's love, I speak with clarity and purpose, ensuring my words are impactful and clearly understood. With soul's love, I speak with clarity and purpose, ensuring my words are impactful and clearly understood. With soul's love, I speak with clarity and purpose, ensuring my words are impactful and clearly understood. Take a deep breath to retain it. Just allow these words to settle like gentle rain entering the fertile earth. Nothing to remember, nothing to force, just simply receive. And now just listen to the voice of your higher consciousness as it guides you. There is a beautiful truth. Words do not create clarity. Consciousness creates clarity. When the mind is crowded, speech becomes crowded. When the heart is unsettled, language becomes defensive. When fear is present, even beautiful words lose their power. So before asking, what should I say? Maybe you should ask, From where within me am I speaking? If your words arise from fear, they will seek approval. If they arise from ego, they will seek victory. If they arise from love, they will create understanding. So, speak less to convince, speak more to connect. The world remembers how your words made the hearts feel long after it forgets the sentences themselves. Just remember that. And now for the mantra of the day. Let this mantra flow gently with your breath. My clarity creates connection. My clarity creates connection. My presence gives power to every word I speak. My presence gives power to every word I speak. Take another deep breath. Just remain here. No thinking, no speaking, simply allowing your consciousness to settle into this new way of being. And as you begin returning, bring your awareness back to your breath. Notice the gentle rhythm of life moving through you. Become aware of your body, the room around you, the quiet strength within you. Carry this awareness into your next conversation. May your words become bridges. May your listening become compassion. And may your presence become your greatest language. Take one final deep breath in and massage your hands, massage your scalp, cup your eyes, massage your face, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your body, your legs, your feet. Feel yourself grounded. Feel yourself returning to the here and now, and you can open your eyes. Any thoughts, any questions, any reactions, any feelings, any experiences, anything you'd like to share? Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Yamini. Thank you, Suman. Thank you, Monideepa. Nina says going to sleep. Thank you, Ruby. I know if it was relaxing and you allowed it to enter your subconscious, you will feel sleep. Thank you, Suman. Any questions, anyone, or any experiences that you understand about, articulation today that you have to talk in future? How are you going to speak? We have time if anybody would like to share something. Don't you realize, even in our own country, we meet people from all the states, and each of them have a different way of expressing themselves. If we talk of that one normally used common language, and that is English. Correct? But you'll see all of us speak it differently from the region that we are coming. That is the cultural consciousness. But that doesn't differentiate them from us. It is just what you allow yourselves to hear. But then, if you're speaking to somebody where your articulation means that it has to be understood, whether at work, whether in relationships, whether with children, whether with society per se, or even with the person who's a vegetable vendor on the street in your social circles, how would you like to be understood? How would you like to be comprehended by them? And that can only come from a space when we are equal listeners. And what we don't understand, we should have the courage and the confidence to ask. And that is very important in relationships, especially. Boss subordinate, spouses, relations, children, your own self. If your mind is completely cluttered all the time, what will happen? You'll think nonsense, you'll speak nonsense. When I say speak nonsense, maybe you'll just be all constantly irritated, getting angry with your, people in the house, or just with yourself, or drowning in depression, aloneness, lethargy, procrastination, because you are not articulating your thoughts. Pratiksha says, when you said heart and voice synchronized when talking, it immediately made me think of how authentic that would sound and feel. Yes, very true. Consciousness and presence express louder than words. Check where you are speaking from. And why can't you tell me all this instead of writing it, Pratiksha? Why should I read it in the chat? Just joking. Yeah. So enough from me. Anything from any of you you'd like to share or ponder over? Okay. So I think you're still working yourself to articulate your thoughts, and that is great. So work on it. And with that, have a wonderful day. Put some thought into it, what exactly it means to be articulate. Yeah. And see you tomorrow for Fulsome Friday. And believe me, this time it's going to be something that you'll have a lot of thinking to do. Not thinking in terms of examination, but absorb. So do come here tomorrow for Fulsome Friday. And for today, have a great day. All the best. Bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.